Namaste. Let's talk a little bit about our Festival of Holi. सबसे ज्यादा आजकल सुनने को आता है कि पानी बचाओ, होली मत मनाओ, and all these sort of things, right? Which brings to the question that is Holi a festival of colors or is Holi a festival of water? Okay, that's one. Then, as we know, Holi also we talk about in two ways. One is where we throw color at each other. We'll examine that. But there is also a kind of bonfire that is lit the previous day and many people participated. Where does this all come together? Is Holi finally the festival of colors, the festival of water, or festival of fire? Let's examine. Now, all festivals in Bharat, all, 100%, first of all, are scientific in nature. And if they are scientific in nature, they can't be religious. Because religion has come much later. In Bharat, everything was science. And science is not different from spirituality. Spirit and science are one and the same thing. Science is spirit outside. Spirituality is science within. So that is the main point. If that be so, then I would go on to say that Bharat ke sare त्यौहार, each and every festival, was made to generate greater humanity in humans and then take that humanity towards divinity. In today's time, monstrosity and divinality, ye jada hai. So even more it is applicable so that you can bring the humanness back. What are some of those elements? Now let us see. सबसे पहले ये देखते हैं कि होली का नाम होली क्यों है? So it is named after a Asuri called Holika. कुछ लोगों को ये कहानी पता होगा, but let's re-examine it once again. Holika was the sister of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu had reached a state of very high ego, so much so that he wanted to destroy anybody and everything that was devoted, dedicated to the name of Vishnu, which was worshipped by most people at his point. But the worst thing happened in his life because his son itself became a devotee of Vishnu. That son's name was Prahlad. So at first he tried to have, the sons of his guru, Shukracharya, to counsel him, to groom him, teach him. They also finally reported that no, it's not helping. So finally he decided the only way to do it is to get rid of him. He tried many ways and that you can read about. But his final resort was to use the boon of his sister, and Holika had been given this boon that if she were to walk into a fire would have no effect on her. So he said, you sit with Prahlad in your laps, as a result of which you won't be affected. Prahlad will be burned to ashes. Sounded like a good idea. But the exact opposite happened. Prahlad was unscathed and she was burned to ashes because her boon was only for her alone. And so when she went in over there with the child, with the young boy, her boon was neutralized. Okay, but what is the meaning behind this story? Actually, it has a very beautiful meaning. That if, demonality and divinity go in together into fire, divinality vanishes and only divinity emerges. इसके लिए हम फायर को इतना पवित्र मानते हैं. Fire is used to purify everything. Fire is used to cook everything. Fire is used to enhance so many properties of metals. Get the idea? So that is divinity. Now this is one thing. The second thing is, why is it color? So there's a small legend that goes that Krishna itself means where the skin is dark. When he was a child, he used to complain to his ma and says, Radha kyun gori, main itna kala. So she said, she got fed up one day and she said, tu ek kaam kar, uske chehre par jo color lagana hai laga. Alright? And so he went and applied some colors on her face, but it had the opposite effect. She was not irritated. She quite enjoyed the game and she applied it in him. And then the Gopikas also joined in, and the legend goes that it became a color festival. Now, lest you think that this is mythology alone, it has got a lot of meaning, my dear friend. Holi is the time when there is spring. Now, because of the spring, there is a lot of color in nature. The heightening and appreciation of that color is also Holi.